Okay, I need to get something off my chest. You're really testing my patience with one question. And if you're ever asked it, yes, I'm talking to you. Polina, why should I even run ads if I can make money organically? Why spend money when I can post for free? Ads are risky, organic feels safer. I hear this every single day from beginners, from experienced sellers, even from people already making money. So, instead of answering it again and again, I decided to do something different. I ran a clear experiment. Same store, same product, same niche, same design, same content. Two completely different promotion strategies. And the result? I ended up with almost the same profit, even though the paths to get there were completely different. At first glance, that sounds like a win for both sides. But once you look past the final number, something interesting happens. The real difference wasn't the money. It was the time it took, the effort it required, and the control I had along the way. And that's exactly what this video is about. How I set up the test. Before we go any further, I want to be clear about one thing. This wasn't a rigged test, and I didn't try to give either side an advantage. I didn't push ads harder, and I didn't slow organic traffic down on purpose. I used the same product pack, the same store theme, the same niche, the same social media accounts, and exactly the same type of content in both cases. Everything about the store stayed identical. The only thing I changed was how people discovered it. In one version, I followed the organic traffic roadmap, exactly the way beginners are usually taught to do it. In the other, I relied on salvia ads. That's it. No tricks, no shortcuts, and no hidden variables. The organic roadmap, what free really means. Let's start with organic traffic, because everyone loves the word free. I follow the organic roadmap exactly the way it's usually recommended. I posted consistently on social media, spent time warming up accounts, shared product videos and images, used social media marketing tools, worked on email marketing, and built backlinks for SEO. And then I waited. In the first few days, nothing really happened. The first week brought a few likes and some views, but very little reaction. At the second week, traffic started to grow slightly, but there was still no consistency. It wasn't until almost a full month passed that things finally began to stabilize. Sales started coming in regularly, the store slowly gained trust, and momentum began to build. Eventually, the organic version reached around $3,000 in profit, so yes, organic traffic does work. But here's the part people don't always talk about. Organic traffic isn't actually free. You can pay for it with your time, your patience, and your energy. Every day you're questioning yourself, wondering whether you should post again, why one post failed while another worked, and whether the algorithm is even showing your content to the right people. You don't control the speed, and you don't control the timing. You're essentially waiting for permission, and that's perfectly fine as long as you're okay with waiting. The ads roadmap, what changed immediately. Now let's talk about the second version. The store was exactly the same with the same products and the same setup. The only real difference was that instead of waiting for platforms to notice me, I launched the Salvia ad service. I didn't create ads manually, I didn't write copy, I didn't set up targeting, and I didn't spend time testing audiences. I simply set up my budget, approved the campaign, and let the system do its job. Salvia promoted my products across 5 major platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Google, and Amazon. And the difference was immediate. Traffic didn't come eventually, it started coming in the right way. Not in months, and not in 2 weeks, but in just 3 days. 3 days after launch, the store had already generated around $3,200 in profit. This is usually the moment when people interrupt and say, okay, Polina, but the profit is basically the same, and yes, that's true. And that's exactly where the real lesson begins. Why the numbers don't tell full story. On paper, the results look almost identical. Organic, $3,000. Ads, $3,200. But the experience behind those numbers is completely different. With organic traffic, I spent weeks creating content, posting, checking stats, adjusting, and waiting. I had no idea when results would finally show up. With ads, I knew exactly what was happening. Traffic was predictable. Sales were measurable, and I could decide when to stop, scale, or adjust. Same product, same profit, very different reality. The real purpose of advertising. This is the part where I really need you to pay attention. Advertising isn't about choosing it instead of organic traffic or replacing one with other. Ads are about speed, control, and momentum. They allow you to test ideas without waiting for months and give you immediate feedback. When you use ads, you're not wondering whether something might work someday. You're seeing whether it's working right now. That's the difference. Matters a lot. If a product doesn't sell with ads, you find out quickly. And if it does sell, you can scale it just as fast. Organic traffic simply doesn't give you that level of control. And with Salvia Ad Service, all this happens automatically. The system tests, adjusts, and scales your campaigns for you, so you get better results without having to manage everything yourself. Why modern e-commerce needs ads? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Running an online store without ads today is like opening a shop and hoping people randomly walk in. Yes, some will eventually, but why would you build a business that depends on luck and patience? Advertising is not cheating. Advertising is not lazy. Advertising is how modern businesses operate. And with tools like Salvia Ads, it's no longer complicated. You don't need to be a marketing expert. You don't need to understand ad managers. You don't need to test dozens of creatives. The system handles ad creation, targeting, optimization, and traffic across multiple platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Google, TikTok, Amazon, at the same time. So, organic or ads? Here's my honest answer. It's not organic or ads, it's organic and ads. Organic traffic is great for a long-term trust and brand presence. Ads are essentials for speed, growth, and scalability. But if you ask me, Polina, if I'm just starting and I want results faster, then yes, my answer is ads. Because ads give you clarity, confidence, and momentum is everything in business. Final thoughts. So, let me answer that annoying question one last time. Yes, you can make money without ads. I proved it, but you will move slower, you will work more, and you'll wait longer. Ads don't replace organic traffic. They accelerate everything. And that's why advertising is no longer optional for modern entrepreneurs. It's essential. If you're tired of waiting, if you want predictable traffic, and if you want to scale faster instead of guessing, all the links are under this video. Check out Salvia Ad Service, set your budget, launch traffic, and please don't ask me anymore why ads matter. I'll see you in the next one.